Try not to eat handled meats totally, scientists prompt. Eating only 2 wieners each week expands your danger of cardiovascular illness, CVD, and early demise, a global group of scientists have warned. The group, driven by specialists at McMaster University and Hamilton Health Sciences in Canada, followed the eating regimens and well-being results of 134,297 individuals from 21 nations traversing 5 landmasses, including Brazil, Argentina, Canada, Sweden and China. They discovered a 46% higher danger of major CVD occasions, similar to coronary illness and stroke, just as a 51% higher danger of death among the individuals who ate in any event 150 grams every 7-day stretch of handled meat, contrasted and the individuals who ate no prepared meat. Assuming 75 grams as a solitary hot dog, this likens to only 2 frankfurters each week. However, the danger applies to any type of handled meats, the specialists warn. Processed meats will be meats that have been protected by smoking or salting, restoring or adding compound preservatives. Consumption of processed meats, like wieners, ham, pâté, corned hamburger, smoked meat, salami and relieved bacon, ought to be totally evaded, as indicated by the American Society for Nutrition, which distributed the study. Research distributed before this month has as of now uncovered only 1 rasher of bacon daily builds the danger of getting dementia by 44%. Cardiovascular sickness, CVD, is an overall term for conditions influencing the heart or veins. It's typically connected with a development of greasy stores inside the corridors, atherosclerosis, and an expanded danger of blood clumps. It can likewise be related with harm to conduits in organs like the cerebrum, heart, kidneys and eyes. CVD is one of the fundamental driver of death and inability in the UK. However, it can frequently to a great extent be forestalled by driving a solid lifestyle. All heart infections are cardiovascular sicknesses, yet not all cardiovascular illnesses are coronary illness. CVD occasions include it's additionally definitely realized that eating a ton of handled meat expands your danger of entrail cancer. In 2015, the World Health Organization, WHO, declared that utilization of prepared meat is cancer-causing to humans. But research has likewise shown that additionally that handled meat causes CVD, which an overall term for conditions influencing the heart or veins, including pulse, stroke and vascular dementia. All the various kinds of CVDs joined make it the main source of death universally, taking an expected 17.9 million lives every year, as indicated by WHO. We tracked down an antagonistic relationship between prepared meat admission and well-being results, analysts say in their new paper, distributed in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. These discoveries may show that restricting the admission of handled meat ought to be encouraged. Consumption of natural red meat and natural poultry was not discovered to be related with mortality nor major CVD events. The measures of additive and food-added substances in prepared and natural meats vary particularly, which may incompletely clarify their various consequences for well-being, as per the team. The entirety of the accessible information demonstrates that burning through an unobtrusive measure of natural meat as a component of a solid dietary example is probably not going to be destructive, said study co-creator Dr. Mahshid Dehghan at McMaster University, Canada. Evidence of a relationship between meat admission and CVD has so far been conflicting. We in this manner needed to more readily comprehend the relationship between admissions of natural red meat, poultry, and handled meat with major cardiovascular sickness occasions and mortality, said study writer Dr. Romaina Iqbal at the Department of Community Health Sciences and Medicine, Aga Khan University, Karachi, Pakistan. Unadulterated examination has followed the dietary propensities and well-being results of members from 21 low, center, and big-time salary nations. Low-income Bangladesh, India, Pakistan, Tanzania, and Zimbabwe. Center-income Argentina, Brazil, Chile, China, Colombia, Iran, Malaysia. Involved Palestine Territory, Philippines, Poland, South Africa, and Turkey. High-pay Canada, Saudi Arabia, Sweden and the United Arab Emirates. To find out more, the group worked with information from the Prospective Urban-Rural Epidemiological, PURE, study, a drawn-out examination dispatched in 2003 by Dr. Salim Yusuf, Director of Population Health Research Institute, Canada. Pure investigation is the main worldwide examination that gives data on the relationship among natural and handled meat admissions with well-being results from low, center and top-level salary countries. The pure examination inspects significantly more assorted populaces and expansive examples of diet, empowering us to give new proof, said Dr. Dehghan. Members' dietary propensities were recorded utilizing food recurrence polls, while information was additionally gathered on their mortality and major cardiovascular sickness events. After the members for right around 10 years, there were 6,976 CVD occasions and 7,789 passings. After finishing their investigation, the examination creators didn't discover critical relationship between natural red meat and poultry admission with mortality or major cardiovascular disease. By contrast, handled meat admission was related with higher dangers of complete mortality and major cardiovascular disease. Researchers controlled for factors like smoking status and levels of actual work that may have affected the results. The creators accept that extra exploration may improve ebb and flow comprehension of the connection between meat utilization and well-being outcomes. For instance, it is hazy what study members with lower meat admissions were eating rather than meat, and if the nature of those food sources varied between nations. Non-meat food substitutes may have suggestions in additional deciphering the relationship between meat utilization and well-being outcomes. One restriction of the examination was that dietary admission was self-revealed, which means any mistakes may have led to irregular blunders that might have mutilated the results. The investigation has been distributed in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. Handled meats will be meats that have been protected by smoking or salting, restoring or adding synthetic additives. Models include sausages, ham, pâté, corned hamburger, smoked meat, salami, chorizo and relieved bacon. Experts think the substances added during handling cause malignant growth. These incorporate additives like nitrates, just as significant measures of salt and fat. Most mince from butchers and stores doesn't consider handled meat, yet hot dogs and burgers do except if they are homemade. The likely unfavorable effect of handled meat on well-being may not be totally because of its soaked fat or cholesterol content, as the measures of these supplements are comparative in prepared and natural meats. Government rules presented in 2011 suggest that grown-ups eat close to 70 grams of red or handled meat every day. This is comparable to 1 little wiener or 2 rashers of bacon daily or 1 she pack each and every other day. New red meat is likewise unequivocally connected to malignant growth. However, it likewise gives numerous nourishing advantages and is high in protein, iron and nutrient B12, which forestall sluggishness and diseases. Created by 00 Breaking News. Daily breaking and more news. Please subscribe. See you in a better world.